Hey Taos County, and welcome to May. This is reporter John Miller with a preview of what you can expect to see in this week's paper. First up, participants in the Abeyta water rights settlement met Thursday, while protesters to the mitigation wells crowded outside Town Hall. Demonstrators expressed upset regarding the lack of transparency they say is involved in the settlement, complaining that they are not well represented in the negotiations. Reporter Jesse Moya was on the scene and will have the scoop for you on Thursday. And Circus Soros rolled into town this week. We attended a show on Monday as animal rights activists gathered outside the tent to raise questions about the need to use animals as part of the act. In light of Ringling Brothers' forthcoming shutdown at the end of the month, after more than 100 years in the business, Moya explores the allegations of animal abuse frequently brought against larger and smaller acts alike. Also in the news, those who were grabbing a slice at Taos Pizza Outback Saturday afternoon might have witnessed the second in a string of state police drug busts in the area. Officers executed a search warrant at the Blue House near Archuleta Street and arrested 2 women on felony drug charges. New Mexico State Police Lieutenant Eduardo Martinez said the investigation into drug trafficking in the area is ongoing, stemming in part from the numerous complaints that locals have submitted regarding drug activity in their neighborhoods. And Andrew Bernard Mott, a Costilla resident accused of firing a handgun at a state police officer and his family in early March, has been released from the Taos County Adult Detention Center pending trial on felony assault charges later this year. One condition of his release required the defendant to surrender any firearms he owns to his defense attorney, Alan Maestas. Maestas confirmed with the Taos News this week that Mott did turn in at least 1 weapon, possibly including the handgun state police believe was used during the alleged crime, but were unable to recover during their initial search. If the .45 caliber firearm was among the weapons submitted, the implications for Mott's trial later this year could be far-reaching. The Taos News has an update for you on that case in Thursday's paper. Last on the crime beat, the 8th Judicial District Attorney's Office loses 2 attorneys at the end of the week, leaving just 3 to cover the 3 counties under the office's jurisdiction. We sat down with District Attorney Donald Gallegos to get his take on what the exits might mean for the county and what actions are being taken to hire new attorneys and encourage them to stay on for the long haul. In Stacy Matlock's editorial this week, our editor discusses concerns surrounding the protection of New Mexico's national monuments, 2 of which are being threatened by President Trump's announcement to review monument lands throughout the nation. In Tempo this week, editor Rick Romancito and his team of freelancers have put together the annual, highly anticipated summer music issue, featuring previews of big-name bands set to shake up the Taos community with good tunes across multiple music festivals over the summer. It's a big issue this week, so make sure to go out and grab your copy on Thursday. In sports, it was big news for our county sports community when the announcement came that longtime basketball coach Daniel Trujillo's contract would not be renewed this year. And with a late spring snowstorm last weekend, several spring sports matches were postponed. As always, sports editor Arsenio Trujillo has the weekly word on Taos County sports this week. But the snow didn't stick around for long. Temperatures are climbing back up, settling in the mid-60s this week, with highs in the mid-70s and lows around 40, and expect some rain to roll in at the front end of next week. That'll do it for this week's preview. Make sure to like us on Facebook and Twitter and visit our website for breaking news updates. Other than that, enjoy the weekend, Taos.